Hello, everybody. Everybody that is currently nobody because no one's tuned in yet, which is fair enough. I haven't got much to say today, to be honest. I didn't read any comic books. I'm not going to do you a comic book review. Yeah, just the usual, rather lazy day when I'm with my girlfriend. I'm kind of like restricted to the bedroom kind of thing because the house is pretty small. So I've not done a great deal. I've played a bit of Fallout. I went shopping just, just for food. That's about it, really. That's it. I had a shower, played a bit of Fallout. I said that already. Oh, I've been working on a couple of my podcasts as well. Got a couple of themed podcasts coming up. So my next normal themed podcast for my heavy metal listeners is last Sunday of the month. And hi, Comico Dino. How's it going, man? Um, what I do once a month, I do a themed podcast, and I've done various themes throughout the years. I've been doing this since 2013. I do various themes throughout the years, and just so happens that this month's theme is on a rather crude subject. It's going to be a complete show themed on flatulence. Farts. It's a fart themed show, basically. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Thanks, Comico Dino. Not too bad at all. And also, I've been working on my latest Patreon podcast, which will be again sometime this month, no particular date. But it's the second part of my Outer Limits themed podcast. So yeah, good stuff. Um, that's it, really. That's all I've done. Also, yeah, I'm doing an Hi Slim. How's it going, mate? I'm gonna try and talk longer today, see if I can get something. I've got nothing to show then, nothing to talk about really. I'm gonna try and riff off of people's comments. Hey, wave at life with two YouTubers. She gets two waves for both of her two YouTubers that she's got life with. Been working also. I'm doing an interview tomorrow with a death metal band from Newcastle called Acherontia Styx, which is apparently a type of butterfly, I think, or moth, maybe. Is that not the one from the Silence of the Lambs? Is that the one that is Death's Head moth? Is that what the Acherontia Styx is about? I'm not too sure. But yeah, nothing much to report really. Nothing to show. Not been doing anything. Yeah, still looking forward to, I might do a training montage video soon, because I'm gonna be doing the trivia quiz on Night Tiger's channel to celebrate his 1,000 subs. It's me, Metarod, um, Charlton 66, and King of Comicdom, otherwise known as Graham, which is me. Roger, yes, and oh bloody, I forgot the other guy, Lawrence from King of Comicdom, and is it Mike from Charlton 66? I can't even remember now. But anyway, yeah, we're doing a comic book trivia challenge on September the 6th. Don't ask me what time it's going to be. I think it was like 2 a.m. my time, which I don't know what mountain time or central time or east central downtown time, whatever it is you have in your respective states over there in the US. Yeah, but yeah, make sure you tune in for that to see me come dead last. But I'm thinking of doing a training montage. Actually, Life with Two YouTubers, my good friend, Life with Two YouTubers, if you're still there, bearing in mind I've gone down to two people, maybe you're not there. But yeah, looking for cheerleaders. If you can get some pom poms out and like do a little video going rah rah, go grey, go grey. I'm gonna put it together in a training montage. To get if I can get my own cheerleaders, that would be very nice. Obviously, now you've got to show that you're willing. I don't know, you might back your American compadres, I suppose. That's a bit of patriotism going on. You might want to go USA, USA. But yeah, but you can just go the Grey Man, the Grey Man. Yeah, it's my idea. So screw those guys. Anyway, I'm not sure if you're still here. Anyway, I might as well bugger off because no one's wants to ask me any questions, and I've got nothing much to say. Yeah, nothing book related. Yeah. Oh, I know I was going to say I'm too short, just a two tiny little subscribers short of 1,500. Yay! But I've been like stuck on that for a couple of days now. But it has gone up a little bit, maybe because I've started doing some more heavy metal stuff on my channel. Who knows? But just 2 more subscribers to go, and then I could do the giveaway for my contest, which is not received much in the way of interest. Yeah, I kind of give up even talking about the contest because it was like, yeah, he had the usual suspects get involved, and then nobody else would be bothered. But then no one else really watches my channel, so that's fair enough. The people who watch my channel, most of them got involved. Yeah, almost there, Slim. You're not wrong there. Almost there, mate. Yeah, and I did mention yesterday. It's not my birthday's way off yet. September the 5th, the day before the trivia challenge that we're doing. So if I lose the trivia challenge badly, hi Tejas, how you going, mate? How's Skyrim treating you at the moment? If I lose the trivia challenge badly, then I'll just say that I was hungover from my birthday the day before. So I've already got my excuses already planned out in case it is an absolutely unmitigated disaster. I just get by on my good looks and charm instead, and hope for the best. Anyway, and yeah, September the 5th, I'm looking to do a birthday stream. So if any of the usual suspects in the comic community want to join me, then feel free. Slim, if you want to join me again, that would be most auspicious. I don't know why it would be auspicious. It'd be nice. Yeah. Also, I've got a mate. I have shouted out this channel before. There's a guy who used to be in a band called oh bugger now, I can't remember the name of his band now. It's hardly important, but the name is Carnal Rights. I've been working on my photo database more than Skyrim. Okay, what have you been photoing out there in Texas? Have you been photoing all the longhorns, and all the cattle? Have you been individually photographing all of your cows, all of your steer? Yeah, cheers, Slim. Yeah, definitely have you on there again. It'd be cool. Yeah. I was talking about that before I started being silly with Tejas. Yeah, do a birthday stream. That was it, really. Get together. Yeah, that's it. What else to say now? I'll show off if I've got any comics for my birthday. Hopefully, I'll get a couple. We'll see. Yeah, no guarantees. Yeah, that's it, really. Oh, that's right. I was talking about the my mate from a band called Carnal Rights. He moved to America a good few years ago now, actually, and he started doing a channel called Geek Safari, or is it Nerd Safari? It's Geek Safari or Nerd Safari, and he does lots of videos about movies and TV shows. He does really sort of trivia-based stuff about all kinds of science fiction and fantasy movies. A really good channel. I think it's Nerd Safari. Do a search for it. I did shout them out once before on my channel. He's got about 110 subs now. Not a great amount, but he's talking about us doing collaborations. We can do some kind of collaborative stuff, and he's got really cool like production on his videos. I think we'd do like like videos between us, and some will be on his channel, some will be on my channel. So the real crisp and well presented ones will be on his channel, and the naff ones with the bad talking and the terrible action, whatever I call it. So I don't know what the word is. My channel, basically, terrible production quality. And I've had so many photos of it. Can't find what I want when I need it. So writing a database to track it all. Okay, interesting. What are you taking photographs of out there? It's just family and stuff like that. It's not all your steer. Then it's like family photos and all that kind of thing, I guess. Anyway, I think I'm definitely 100% out of things to talk about now. I'm working on a video of my cats, not a very long video, just a couple of scenes of my cats being cat-like, which basically just means sleeping and licking themselves and stuff like that, which is basically what I've been doing this week. Sleeping and licking myself. No, I haven't been licking myself. What am I saying? That's ridiculous and kind of dirty. Kind of dirty and rude and yeah, whatever. Guys can't reach. But anyway, oh dear, I went there. I do apologise. This is the thing when you come on and you do a completely unplanned stream, you just start talking absolute balderdash. Yeah, which I kind of do anyway. I got no comics to show. I can't believe I've not actually read any comics. So I've just been working on my podcasts and I need to have a band to interview for Saturday because I'm currently without a band, but I've reached out to a couple of people to see who wants to come in on Saturday and do a stream with me. I might do. Need to do a video myself, but still waiting on my Midtown books. Okay, yeah, it's always waiting. All photos I've collected over the years, from G to XXX. What does G to XXX mean? I can guess what the XXX means. Are you a photographer? Are you a self autobiographical photographer of your bedroom antiques, Tejas? Is that what XXX means? Or yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. They'll be all up on Pornhub on your database, I'm sure. Yeah, I was talking. I think I'd doing a regular Saturday video as well because I've got like I've only got the basic StreamYard account. Oh, G rated family. Oh, is this Oh right, yeah, this is the ratings in America, is it? Is G a rating there in America for cinema and stuff? We don't have a G rating, but you still have Triple X, do you? Triple X, not just a movie with Vim Diesel, but also Tejas's photograph library, right? Yeah, so I've got 20 hours on StreamYard. I haven't got the money to pay for a StreamYard membership. I don't know. Hopefully, I won't need it. But I think you get 20 hours. If I'm doing, yeah, maybe it won't work out actually. I think of maybe doing an hour on Saturday just in the comic community. Anyone wants to join us to show some comics off, just to shoot the breeze kind of thing. Maybe I'll do that as well because it helps to keep subs. Well, it helps to get the viewing hours good. Maybe you'll get some more subs, and yeah, you never know. We shall see if I bother to do that or not. But I've definitely got. Well, if I don't get an interview Saturday with a band, I'll definitely do a comic stream. So if I'll see who's around wants to join me for that. Okay, I've been over nearly 12 minutes now with absolutely nothing to say. No one got any questions at all? Any deep, dark philosophical questions? Okay, the how the meaning of life is to always keep your mind occupied, always have stuff to look forward to. That's to help you stop being depressed. Always have little things on the horizon to look forward to. That's it, really. That used to be my system. I've veered away from it now because there's bugger all to look forward to at the moment. But yeah, hopefully I'll get back on track with that looking forward philosophy. But yeah, no questions then. Oh, you're letting me down, guys. You're letting me down. You want to know my vital statistics? I'm a shapely 38, 30, 40. Keep a positive mind. Yeah, that's one of those things. Keep a positive mind. It's like, oh yeah, it makes sense, but it's like actually being able to do that is that's the trouble, isn't it? People who haven't got a natural positive mindset, you can't just like switch it on like or give yourself a shock and boom, positive mind. Oh, ah! Once it's negative, it's hard to keep it on the up. Yeah. Still young, grey man. Oh yeah, still young. Only gonna be 51 in next month. I'll be catching up with my girlfriend. She's 51. She was 51 in February, but she for 9 months of the year, I'm her toy boy. I'm officially like 1 year younger than her. So from February to September, I'm her toy boy. That's how we work anyway. I am positive this world is messed up. Yeah, it's true. That's another thing. That's another thing to try and maintain a positive mindset. Don't watch the news. Don't read the articles on Facebook about the stuff that goes down that we have no control over. That's another thing actually I find helpful in a stupid, strange way. Is like I always say to myself, "There's nothing you can do about it." That's my mantra almost. Like there's nothing you can do about it. It's like my mum died. There was nothing I could do about that. No point agonizing over it and thinking, what could I have done that were nothing? You can't do nothing. When people go, that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. Like if you get sick, there's nothing you can do about it. Just got to deal with it. Well, fancy meeting you here. Yes, indeed, fancy meeting me on Facebook, YouTube rather. YouTube, where we're both known to hang out on occasion. Hit me with some questions, Gino. I'm running out of impulse. That's not the word. Not intuition. Can't think. I'm sure it's a word beginning with in. Insanity. That's the word. No. Oh bloody hell. Inspiration. That's it. I'm running out of inspiration. Hit me with some questions. What's the topic today? You see how long I can talk. Yeah. So bloody pain in the arse, Tejas, but nothing you can do about it. So don't fret over it, and try not to think about it too much if you can, because we're bugging at the moment. There's nothing we can do. But keep soldiering on. Do what you've got to do to get through the days and months, and hopefully sometime soon in the future you'll be able to go and visit them, and it'll be all the more sweeter when you do go to visit them. And if you happen to drop in on London on your way over, I'll stand you for a pint or something. I'll show you the lovely warm beer emporiums that we have here in London, and that kind of thing. But it's a bit of a distance. But if you happen to be in London, then you can show me all your triple X rated photo library. Maybe not. Yeah, yeah. So, also, I forgot. Nearly forgot. Friday, I'm going to a kind of an acquaintance's shop. He just opened a vinyl shop. It's not in an actual shop. It's like upstairs from a studio, apparently. But he's been selling vinyl on there. So I'm in the vinyl community on YouTube. So I'm going to go and do an interview with him, all about his shop and how he got into creating the shop. Yeah, well, if you're ever in London, Slim, the next interview, I'm doing an interview with a death metal band called Acherontia Styx tomorrow. I think Acherontia Styx is maybe the Death Head Moth or something. It looks like the Death Head's Moth, the one from the Silence of the Lamb movies. I played him on my podcast recently, and actually the last interview that I did last week, one man act called Didonfowl, he's also in this Acherontia Styx. So that's cool. And Friday I'm going to do an interview with this vinyl guy. Hi, Werewolf. How's it going, mate? Everybody, check out my beer show. Nobody watches my beer shows. Like, it's a 2.5 hour show, and it's like just me watching it on my own whenever it goes live. I thought people like beer, but I suppose it really is not about beer. It's about me and my mate Ulrich getting drunk and talking nonsense. And boy, do we talk some nonsense on this month's beer guys. It's called Beer Guys. Yeah. Yeah, lots of weird. Well, what it was is every 3 months we get a 12 box instead of an 8 box, because I get an 8 box every month. We can only afford to get 1 box every 3 months. So we get a 12 box. You're not a beer man. Only drink the good stuff. Is that whiskey or bourbon? Is it where you come from? Bourbon, nice bit of bourbon. I love beer, but Oh yeah, hi Rick, how's it going, mate? Yeah, you stick off the beer, mate, because you was getting too much for you. I know that. You're better off of that. How's this stop smoking going? Stick to your music. Anyone likes sort of kind of, what do you call it? Like a bluesy country? Would you say your style of music is, Rick? Sub up Rick's channel, because he does like this kind of maudlin country kind of style, like one man and his guitar kind of thing. But he's done loads of stuff. He's done punk bands before back in the day, but now he's doing more of a solo kind of stuff. But if you want to check out his his music, then sub up Rick Spanner. Scotch rum cognac. Okay. Americano, is that what it's called? Well, there's lots of Americans in this chat. Come on, Tejas, Slim Comics and more, Genome. Go and check out some miserable Americana on Rick Spanner's channel. Maybe you could do a duet with Genome or something. He could play the kazoo or something like that. Ricky Lee Vegas. So it's a different channel to this one. That's the bloody annoying thing. You can't put links of anything in people's in the chat stream now. If you look up Ricky Lee Vegas, if you want to check out some tunage. 20 minutes now. Bloody hell. Anyone got any more questions? Yeah, I when it comes to spirits, Chaos, I like rum more than anything. I just find Scotch and cognac just kind of like burn. It's just like drinking burn, really. It's like, oh, that burns. It's not like, I don't understand how people can call whiskey smooth. Oh yeah, that's a nice smooth one. I said, no, it just tastes like I'm drinking wasp stings. You know what I mean? It just burns your palate without actually having an awful lot of taste to it. But rum, I kind of appreciate rum a bit more. I don't know why. I think when I was a kid, we used to put rum in our Christmas puddings. And so I've always liked rum. We always had a little rum. And it was quite crazy when we make Christmas puddings. We'd always get drunk. I wouldn't stay in London. If I ever head to the Isles, I'm going to Crickedan. Crickedan? Yeah, I don't mind mead, actually. Yeah, mead's not bad. A little bit on the sweet side, maybe. But where the crap is Crickedan? you making crap up, Genome, or have you heard of a place called Crickedarn that actually exists, or you just talking jive? You being a jive turkey, Genome, and talking nonsense, old bean. Crickedarn. I've definitely never heard of Crickedarn. Is it some kind of fabled place? You hear that in Harry Potter or something? Oh, it's in Bwlif Wells, Wales. Okay, Bwlif Wells, Wales, Crickedarn. Doesn't even sound like a Welsh kind of sounding place name. Most of them are like most of them sound like Orcish language, the Welsh. You got to have more spit than is evident in the average human mouth to be able to speak the Welsh language. I am joking, of course, for effect. Any Welsh people out there, don't be upset. It was the little, right, it was the little village in American Werewolf in London. Don't go on the moor. Oh, right, but it wasn't actually called that in the because American Werewolf in London was supposed to that scene called East Proctor in the film because that scene is supposed to be in Yorkshire, isn't it? I'm sure that scene is meant to be in Yorkshire, but it was actually filmed in Wales, wasn't it? Okay, it's just a pub then, isn't it? I don't remember there being an actual village as much. We saw a little wayside pub, didn't we? I suppose there must have been a little couple of houses near the pub, wasn't just a pub out in the middle of it on its own. Yeah, the slaughtered lamb. Yeah, werewolf knows. I bet we should ask. Werewolf should do a stream where we all ask him werewolf-related questions. What's your favourite werewolf movie? Werewolf by Lunchtime. I think my favourite werewolf movie, only because I remember it from like as a kid. The Beast Must Die. Remember The Beast Must Die? I think it was a not Hammer, but Amerigus or something like that. Something like that. There was another company that did. They did a lot of those anthology horror movies, which are always a great laugh. Talking of horror movies, I'm going to do another horror movie review probably when I get home tomorrow. Probably American Werewolf is your favourite. Okay. Oh, all I can say about American Werewolf, it was a good movie, definitely a good movie. But Jenny Agutter in the shower. When I was a young teen, long before the days of the internet, where we can look at ladies whenever we wanted to. Having that movie on VHS, it was educational. Basically, it was educational and therapeutic and cathartic to have Jenny Agutter in the shower scene. Teen Wolf, that's your favorite movie, werewolf related movie, Teen Wolf. I didn't watch that, but yeah, each of their own. Yeah, the only way I can think of my favorite is The Beast Must Die. If you haven't watched that one, it's a good old like 60s, I think. And the idea is that the Underworld vampire versus werewolves. Yeah, they're all not too bad. But if you haven't seen The Beast Must Die, the idea is this hunter, this sports hunter, he invites a lot of people to his estate for the weekend, fully aware that one of them is a werewolf. He doesn't know which one is the werewolf. And so people start dying, it all comes out, and there's a really sort of cool scene where you get a timer for about a minute or something like that. The Howling, yeah, not too bad. You get a timer for about a minute, and it goes, "Who is the beast? Do you know who the beast is?" And it's like all the different people who might be the beast, all the suspects, and you have to sort of guess who the beast is. It was a pretty cool. I remember it as a kid. I find that scene really interesting. Thought you were going to say Beastmaster, another good flick for the young lads. Oh, is Beastmaster? Is it because he got lots of boobies in it? Is it resplendent with some lady flesh? I don't know why that sentence made me laugh. Resplendent with some lady flesh. Oh man, that should be a series of movies. Resplendent with some lady flesh too. The Return of the Boobs. Hi Matilda, nothing going on here. Don't worry, we're not discussing anything rude. Just gentlemen together talking about werewolf movies. How you doing, Matilda? I've gone 24 minutes. 24 minutes of just me talking and spouting absolute piffle. I am the piffle lord. With some lady flesh. Next band name confirmed. Yeah, band. That could work for band names. Resplendent is a good word. I do like resplendent. She is that a werewolf movie? She, or is this just another movie? Or is it not a movie at all? Oh, Matilda, how could you say such things? I'm glad, could someone mute Matilda, please? I can't believe she said that. I put that in our post. We're all just sitting here discussing sports and gentlemanly behaviours, and Matilda comes in and puts I can't even say it. I can't even say that word. It's so rude. 24 minutes, rookie. I did over 4 hours the other night and said basically nothing. I know, because we was all helping you out by giving you pointers in chat. You just, yeah, I've kind of, yeah. Yeah, you did go on a bit. It wasn't even boring enough to put me to sleep. I was trying to sleep. I said, I'll leave this on and I'm going to try and, but you kept drawing me back in. It was like, you'll say something. And I go, I want to type something about that. I want to answer. I want to make a comment or a point on what you just said. So I kept rolling over and going again. Ursula Andress. Yes, she was a lady of exquisite talent, shall we say? It may be a new series. Think I would call it the Saturday Night Void. It should not be the Saturday night. Avoid. It would be more. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it definitely give you some watch hours, and it's quite weird actually. I do think that sometimes these live streams, although they're not much good for the repeat play, I think they're pretty good for getting people in. Sometimes they are kind of engaging. Even me talking nonsense has managed to get 7 people for over 25 minutes. Did she have assets? Yeah, I think she owned some property. Maybe she had a car, a motorbike. Yeah, I reckon she had a few assets. Possibly some stocks and shares. Is that the kind of assets you're talking about, Matilda? I'm assuming it is. Oh, well. I, oh, no. Yeah, let's do it. Let's maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I will. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Sorry, I'm gonna do it. I did actually start doing this last way when I was doing my bloggy blogs in 2017. Every time I would do a random poem. I'm gonna do a random poem. I'm gonna recite a random poem for you. Just because you all need poetry in your lives, because you're all a bunch of slope-browed ne'er-do-wells who need a bit of poetry, basically. So let's just type to you random poem. Boom. Oh, that's bloody nice. This is a really dark one. Death of a young son by drowning. I'm not even sure I want to read that. Someone called Margaret Atwood. He who navigated with success the dangerous river of his own birth once more set forth on a voyage of discovery into the land I floated on, could not touch the claim. His feet slid on the bank, the currents took him, he swirled with ice and trees in the swollen water, and plunged into distant regions, his head a bathysphere, though through his eyes thin glass bugger. Through his eyes thin glass bubbles. He looked out, reckless adventurer on a landscape stranger than Uranus. We have all been to, and some remember. There was an accident. The air locked. He was hung in the river like a heart. They retrieved the swamped body. Cairn of my plans and future charts with poles and hooks from among the nudging logs. It was spring. The sun kept shining. The new grass leapt to solidity. My hands glistened with details. After the long trip, I was tired of waves. My foot hit rock. The dreamed sails collapsed ragged. I planted him in this country like a flag. There you go. That was a rather dark poem. Death of a Young Son by Drowning by Margaret Atwood. There you go. Yeah, you don't just get like talking about death. I can't believe you guys mentioning those things. You've got poetry, awesome poetry. It did sound depressing, didn't it? It sounded very depressing. Coffee or tea? Tea. Definitely tea for me. If I have 1 cup of coffee in a day, it's an event because I barely drink coffee. I only really have coffee when I'm at Lisa's because we'll start off in the morning with about 3 cups of coffee over the course of the morning. I have done Quoth the Wave and Nevermore. In fact, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but on my heavy metal podcast, because I'm just an idiot, I don't know if it's trolling. I just find it amusing. But on my heavy metal podcast, I do Double of the Day, which is 2 songs for Link. They would just both bands have the same name, or both songs be about the same theme. But also, always in between the two tracks of the day, I do Poetry Corner. Every week on my heavy metal podcast, I recite a poem for the long-haired headbangers. And I try and pretend it's their favourite part of the show. I'm always saying, you bloody headbangers, you love your poetry. This is the only part of the show that you really wanted to listen to. You'd rather I did a poem and just put one song in between a couple of poems instead. I want to listen to a song about drowning. Yes, River Knows by the Doors. No, I don't want to listen to a song about drowning. I mean, there's a band called The Drowning. Yeah, there's a band. There's a actually, I think from Wales, a Welsh doom death metal band called The Drowning. If you want to check out a band called The Drowning, coffee for breakfast now. Always tea. Did you hear a card with boobies, Mr. Gray? I hope they're not on Cthulhu because they just like a pair of disembodied boobies. Because yeah, normally I have like when you do draw me stuff, it's Cthulhu or I can't imagine Ted Paul the Blue Beetle with boobs. The demon with boobs would also be quite strange. Hmm. Boobs are nice, but in their place, you know what I mean? See boobies, yeah, Cthulhu's, yeah. Dear. Yeah, that was it. That was a random poem. I may have to do random poems in future because that's what I was doing back in 2017 when I was doing blogs. I do random facts of the day, random poem, talk about whatever the heck I've been up to. I'll see it in a few minutes. Okay, you've enjoyed it today, have you? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what character you could have. I'm assuming you've drawn a character around the central theme of boobies. It's not just like a collage or something like that. like a, maybe you could like do it like a sculpture, like a 3D sculpture, and I can like blind feel it to see what it's like. Yeah, everyone's going crazy, man. I'm gonna start boobies themed videos. I think there seems to be. Well, actually, no. If you want boobies, you've got to go to over easy modes channel. It's all about the boobies on there. Yeah, when he's allowed to, when YouTube doesn't block him or make his videos extremely hard to see. But yeah, boobies. Anyway, over 30 minutes. What should I do now? Could we comic? Could we do comic? We've read about some of the content I've seen. Yeah, I agree. He has very good content. I've shouted him out many times on my channel, but it just seems there's no rhyme or reason as to what gets popular and what gets viewed. And it's like, you just if thou must love me, let it be for love's sake only. That sounds Shakespearean, Tejas. CR, thanks for hanging the other night. I'm going to try and get another couple of hours sleep before work. Bye. See you later, werewolf. Good night, dude. Sleep tight and all that. And hopefully see you in one of my streams sometime very, very soon. Maybe you can join me on my birthday stream when it comes to. I'm doing a birthday stream on the 5th of September, Gino. Maybe you would like to hang out. And yeah, whatever. We'll see what happens. Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Oh, is that the person who did it? Okay. My favourite poem is Vogon poems. You guys are familiar with Vogon poetry from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? You guys all rock that one. Oh, Freddled Gruntbugly, thy micturations are to me as flaggy lurgle blotchets on a lurgid bee or something like that. I can't remember how it goes now. Group, I implore thee. It's sort of there. I will rend thee in the gobble waltz with my blurgle crunch and see if I don't. Yeah, I don't remember that poem completely, but it's the Vogon poem from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The third worst poets in the universe. When I first read that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I used to do my own Vogon poems. I had a little book of Vogon poetry, which I invented. Wait, let me get it done. What do you want your gun for? You American people and your love of guns. What are you going to do? Shoot me for quoting Vogon poetry? I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what's going on there. You're going to shoot yourself to get yourself away from letting to listen to the Vogon poetry. I think it's traditional to eat your own intestine has to jump up through your spine and throttle your brain. That's the usual response to listening to Vogon poetry. Some of the film wasn't as good as it's hard though. That was a hard book to actually make a film of. Maybe you should do a review of that, Gino. Maybe you should. Maybe you shouldn't. Death will be quicker. Yeah, that's true. Vogon poetry. Oh well, all right, nearly 35 minutes. Yeah. Maybe I'll just make some faces for a few minutes. Yeah, but dinner's coming soon anyway, actually. Oh, it's nearly 8 o'clock. My GF promised me dinner before 8 and it's 2 minutes to 8. She's let me down. She's nah. What is it? What is what? What is what, Matilda? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be busy with the Romero Dead flicks for a while on the channel. Are you doing all of those with Geeky P or GP Venom? They're coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming for you, Barbara. Something like that. Yeah, classics, mate. Classics. Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. You got Bub as well, of course. And I've got a mate. He had a death metal band called Bub, named after him. His actually name is Vic Bub. Those poems you talked about. Have you never read Douglas Adams, Matilda? With all the books that you've read, if you've not read Douglas Adams, I would highly suggest giving them a read. They're quite great fun, and they will be in the review format. Not sure when the next GP Venom show will be on. That's fine. It's cool. Yeah, Vogue on Poetry. It's from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which was a trilogy by Douglas Adams, a trilogy in 5 books. And they're good fun. They're good laugh. They're kind of sci-fi, stupid, funny sci-fi kind of thing. It was also done as a radio show as well. So I think it was a radio show originally before it became a book, actually. And then a few years ago, they made a film of it, which wasn't quite as good as the. No, it was nowhere near as good as the books. Wasn't even as good as the. I saw Patch Adams. Yeah, Patch Adams isn't a patch on Douglas Adams. Douglas Adams is a lot more fun. There was also another show on Netflix related to his characters. It was the Dirk Gently's Holistic Agency. There was the UK version made on the BBC, which was really good, and then they did an American version. I'm sure it was what was that? Who's that actor? I think it was one of them actors from Lord of the Rings. I can't remember now. Yeah, somebody from I think it was from Lord of the Rings. You might try it again someday. Yeah, did you say you started to read it and you didn't enjoy it? Is that why you tried to but didn't able to? I found it a pretty good read. I read it when I was a teenager, but maybe the humor might not translate so well. I don't know. I just say maybe when you was reading it before, was you so good with English? You found it boring. Fair enough. Yeah, not everyone likes the same stuff. I found it highly amusing personally, but yeah, everyone's got their own take on things. Yeah, yeah, it was one of my favorite books for quite a while. The movie was great, Lord of the Rings. Is that the movie was great talking about the Lord of the Rings, or the movie was great talking about Hitchhiker's Guide, and then you brings in there. There was humor there, yes, Matilda. There was lots of humor in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's a comedy. It's a comedy book. Maybe he wasn't picking up what he was putting down. Maybe he wasn't getting. Maybe possible. Maybe that humor doesn't translate so well. Even though you was reading it probably in English, maybe it's not. I don't know. I found it highly amusing personally. The movie, but which movie? Lord of the Rings. What good movie? Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit trilogy. You missed it then. Yeah, that's fair enough. Maybe yeah. I could say maybe it's a translation thing. Maybe the nuances you couldn't. I don't know. I just found it. I can't say why. I just found it amusing. It wasn't like laugh every single page, but the whole kind of thing of it was amusing. Hey, but you got to join in on my stream. Yes, babe. Say, hey. Did you read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
No, ask Alexa.
Yeah.
Right, to say Alexa.
Alexa?
Not yet.
Oh, go on then.
Say Alexa.
Yeah.
Read the script.
I don't know what's going on here. I read it in English, yeah. But it may have been that I just thought they were all nuts. Yeah, they were definitely all nuts, but that's part of the fun. Do you not find it amusing? Arthur Dent walked around looking for a cup of tea all the time in typical English way. And just silly things like Slarty Bartfast and the whole Vogue on Poetry thing I found highly amusing. What? Okay. Alexa, say 100, 100, 100, 100 in Welsh. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys saw that or not. You don't remember Arthur Dent? He was like the main guy. You didn't want to hear what Alexa said then? My girlfriend just, yeah, you guys try this. I don't know if you heard it when we did it just a second ago. If you got an Alexa, one of these talking things, ask it to say 100, 100, 100, 100 in Welsh. It's quite X-rated what comes back. And my girlfriend just laughed her big boobs off because she finds swearing and rudeness highly amusing, which is why we're together. Yeah, I know my audio on this is really crap. Yeah, I know it is. I've got the built-in microphone, and this is rubbish. And both my microphones are at home, and I'm at my girlfriend's house. I didn't know I was going to be doing streaming. To be honest, I'd just been too lazy to actually sit down and do a video, so I just thought I'd do a stream instead. Is it really bad, the audio? In which case, I'll probably just bugger off if no one can hear what I'm saying. There's no point in being here unless you just want to gaze at my beauty. Look at my profile. Bloody hell. Yeah, maybe don't look at my profile. Yeah, okay, here. Okay, cool. I'm okay to here. Right, babe, where's my dinner? Okay, how long? You're dishing up. Okay, I thought you was yeah. Lisa's dishing up dinner now. We've got sticky pork with noodles and possibly rice, and we've got afters as well. We've got some salted caramel something or other, some salted caramel puddingy cut things, like jowling meated liver slime. That bit's not part of it. Group I employ thee, my footing turling drones, and nudiciously drangle me with crinkly blindle wordles. No, mixerations. It's like you're remembering it rather than actually copying it down. But it's now we've got it. O freddled grunt bugly, thy mixerations are to me, a fraggled lurgle blotches on a something urgid bee or something like that. And nudiciously drangle me with Bindle wordles, or I will rend thee in the gobble watts with my glurgle cruncheon. See if I don't. Something like that. Look at the photo. I also look at the photo. Actually, no, I can't look at the photo because my phone is not charged at the moment. Let me go over to my Zlata has messaged you on Facebook thing and see what it says. Where is the message from Zlata? Lady Z. Awesome. I hadn't thought about that. Of course, did I not see that picture before? Did you look of her recently? That's my little Lisa. That is. That's kind of my little Lisa. That's awesome. I like that very much. That's very cool. She looks very super quirky. I'm gonna show that to my Lisa in a minute. Thanks for that, Z. That's really nice. I like that. Like that lots. I like that lots. Hey, Comic Mag's musings. I've been going for nearly 45 minutes now, but my audio is a bit. You've missed some Vogue on poetry. You've missed a random poem. I've hardly spoken about comic books at all. I'm doing it. I have mentioned I'm hoping to do a stream on my birthday, which is not till September the 5th. But if you want to join us on that one, you'll be most welcome. Hey, Double A, how's it going, mate? How's them mystery boxes treating you? Picked up anything awesome recently? On the right shape. Yeah, definitely the right shape. You got to watch the replay. You ain't got to. But it is cool. It's good if you do. It all boosts up the old hours, doesn't it? It all boosts up the listening hours. The 5th. Yeah, my birthday's on the 5th. Yeah. I'm going to hopefully do like an hour stream, not too long because I've got StreamYard, but you only get 20 hours as part of the free package. Okay, you have to do a Star Trek video. Carry on with pride and dignity. Pride and dignity? When has pride and dignity ever been a part of my channel? More like insanity and stupidity. That's more like my channel, to be honest. Right. Yeah, I think I'll just carry on chatting to my lady brings dinner in. Why not? If I can think of anyone got any questions? I picked up a couple of fun things. Oh, did you have a contest going as well? Did that finish, or did I imagine that? Double A. I was saying as well. I'm nearly at 1,500 now. The last knock-ins, I was just too short. Yeah, I know. How dare Genome suggest that pride and dignity got anything to do with the Grey Man channel? It's like he's not watched this channel. Obviously, he's taken part in anything that I've ever done. He must be mistaking me for a different grey man. Ogons are as much sex appeal as roadkill, yeah. But their ships hang in the air. Was it smooth and silent like a brick or something like that? Have you thought about enlarging your package so you can go longer? Yeah, depends what package you're talking about. A large package of comics. Yeah, I'm always happy to get a large package of comics so I can take longer to read them and open them and show them off on my channel. So yeah, definitely a large. I've actually won 2 contests actually recently. I'm still waiting for the 3rd contest. That's why I'm asking Double A if he's got a contest on at the moment. I was hoping these things would come in free. Oh yeah, no, I can't. I'm not going to do that. No. if I a job again, maybe I'll do that. But at the moment, I can't afford to buy anything, so I'm not buying any comics. I certainly ain't paying for StreamYard. Uh, no, not at all. But yeah. Anyway, brain's gone now. Can't think of anything else to say. 9 people now. I've got 9 people here. That's almost the record, I'm sure. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not too sure what my most people watch it. Yeah, StreamYard is free, but the basic package you can only do 20 hours of streaming in a month, I believe. So like, I'm doing like 2 interviews with bands a week. And I was thinking of maybe doing an hour just with the comic community. Whoever wants to hang out on a Saturday, but that's going to take me slightly over the 20 hours, isn't it? So, So got to be careful. Have to be careful, don't you know? Yeah. I wanted to go for an hour now, but I've got absolutely sod all to say. Quick, someone asked me a question. Someone asked me something. No, I'm not wearing any trousers. Next question. Yeah. The film the other night, which was quite good. I thought about doing a review of it, but I probably won't bother now. It was on Netflix. I even forgotten what it was called already. Oh, it was called Trick. It was about a Halloween murderer. Are you wearing pants? No. No, I'm not wearing pants. Oh, I don't wear pants at home. I'm a free spirit. I roam around. I've just put a t-shirt on for like the first time since I came in from the shops. You guys just got to settle with the fact I'm wearing a t-shirt. And believe me, if I'm wearing pants or not, it hardly matters. So I don't move this camera down any further. It's all good. Do you think DCC will attempt to go fully digital? I don't think they will. I think they'd be crazy let the hot dog free. More like a chipolata, but yeah, whatever. I don't think they will. I think they'd be crazy too because it'd be such a backlash. I'm sure. I mean, I can understand if they were to do fully digital. I think they'd phase it in. Maybe they'll have like a 10-year phasing it in plan kind of thing. If he has a good point, probably no need to enlarge his package. Yeah, maybe one day. I see how these interviews go. And I was hoping to like start doing interviews with bands because I still, I like my heavy metal. I like my headbanging music. Hoping that more people who are into the heavy metal will start watching my videos and people check out my podcast in the heavy metal community and maybe support me on Patreon in the heavy metal community. But we'll see how that goes. If it happens, it happens. If not, it won't. I just have to deal with it. Every time I was talking about enlarging my package, he's trying to sell me blinking like a special formula guaranteed to double your size or no money back. I wouldn't put it past Bum either to be selling those kind of products. Yeah, it just kind of I think it would fit in with what we know about his channel. But anyway. So yes, I've won 2 packages. I've got something coming from Southern Comic. I got a 4-pack of mystery pack of comics, and also one. It was kind of a bit of a well, it wasn't actually a cheat. It was not. It's hardly my fault that only 3 people entered the contest. It was a channel called the Comic Room, and it was only available to people in the UK. So obviously, I got straight on that one. I thought it was called. There was a contest just UK only because there's so many US only. Oh, speed metal is your gym music. As I lay dying, all that remains, the devil wears Prada. Oh, as a purist, are you sure they're speed metal, those bands? They kind of sound like dodgy, modern new metal to me. I'm sure those are all pretty new metal. It does fit in, but it's a tight squeeze. Well, it fits into your channel. Will you spend $250 on a mystery box? No, never. I wouldn't even spend $30 on a mystery box because I've got a set list of things that I want to get. So I've got a massive list of things that I want to get. Yeah, those bands, I would not put any of those bands under proper thrash metal. I would call those bands to me all seem like new metal bands. As I lay down, I mean, if you want thrash metal, you want some Exodus, some Testament, some Megadeth, plenty of other like Razor from Canada, Annihilator. There's check out my podcast. Check out my podcast, Bill, to check out what I would consider thrash. Those are kind of like radio bands, the ones that you're talking about. To me, they're like kind of commercial radio kind of bands. I may be wrong, but that's what I think of when I hear those names. But yeah, you might be able to hear some vomiting in the background. That's my stepson. He's had too much beer. DC Comics will be offering their digital first titles such as Gen Lock, Teen Titans Go, and Batman Adventures, and collections such as the new Freedom Fighters Trade or Transmetropolitan Book 3. Okay. Megadeth Tornadoes of Soul is one of my favourite songs. Yeah, that album is pretty cool. Slayer, of course, you can't go wrong with a bit of Slayer. You should check out my my beer and vinyl videos that I've done. I've got loads of beer and vinyl videos. I go for all my vinyl, thrash metal, death metal, doom, death, doom, all the good stuff, all the good underground stuff. That dinner, babe. Right, dinner is here. Dinner is served. I best go. I should show you my dinner. It's sticky pork with noodles and rice. So I shall eat this. Thank you, Matilda. I will look forward to seeing that card. And Bill, we should talk more about metal. Yeah. And I should show you some good old school thrash bands and some good new school thrash. Those first three you mentioned, I wouldn't cross the road to watch them. If those guys are playing outside my window, I'd shut it. But, I'm a kind of like I don't know. I'm a leery old fart who's stuck in my ways when it comes to music. Anyway, yes, I shall enjoy chewing through those, and I'm going to have some pudding afterwards. Thanks for joining me. Nearly did an hour, but dinner has interrupted proceedings, and it's going to be a nice dinner, so that's all good. Cheers for watching, everybody. Leave a comment down below to help the old anal lick ticks out, and talk to you all soon, hopefully. Cheery bye. Bye. Me love you long time.